Hi, Doug. I hope this video finds you doing well. I created this short video just to give you a quick introduction, orientation to editing and updating your website. I know I don't think you have any experience using WordPress. I've sent you your user ID and your password. As I mentioned to you on the bottom of every page, scrolling down here to the bottom is your footer area, and I've put a login here for you. I also sent you a link that'll take you directly to the login page as well. So with that being said, again, on the bottom of almost every page is a footer area, or at least there usually is a footer area. And then at the top, I'm still scrolling up here, you have your header area on every page. I chose to put the navigation bar above your header area here, but you could put your navigation bar below your header area. It just depends, or on the side of it. It just depends what individual preferences and what works best for the website. With that being said, once you log in, what you actually end up seeing is your dashboard. So when you log in, just wait 1 second here. Everything is a lot of data. It depends on your internet connection, how quickly a page loads. It's good to be patient. I'm not the most patient person, but because it does take maybe you saw 15 or 30 seconds, 20 seconds for the page to load. With that being said, this is what you see when you first log into the back end of your website. And this is called your dashboard area. So down here down the left, you have your dashboard area. Down here across the top, you have shortcuts. I added some software that make these shortcuts appear. It saves you time. All of these shortcuts are in underneath some of these other menus, but the ones that you'll use most often can be found right across here across the top. But down the side is your dashboard, and you have a lot more information. What I'll share with you is going here across the top. If you click on the word or your title of the website, it takes you back to what your website is on the front end of the website. Again, here's your header area, your body, and then down low is your footer area. I'm going to click on this area again, and because I'm logged in, it's going to take us to our back end of the website. Again, here is our dashboard. Here are our shortcuts. Repetition's a key to learning, so I hope you don't mind, since I need to do that for myself. But with that being said, most of these you will not end up using, at least not initially. What you will end up doing is if you were doing a blog or setting up a website differently, you could create posts. But for you, Doug, 98, 99% of the time, you're going to be creating pages. And although the pages are listed here, we use a program software plugin that's called Builder, and this list of pages is the exact same list of pages here. If we clicked on one of these words, one of these page titles, it would open the page, but it would look slightly different than what we want. If you click on the page here using the builder, the website builder, you'll see here in a second how it looks and how it's easier to edit and update a page. The rest of the shortcuts across the top here, again, it'll be months probably before you mess with templates. You'll probably never deal with these other plugins, and even the forms will have it set so your email goes right to your email. So you won't be messing with the forms. Going down the left hand side, home takes you back to the home page again, as you already know. I'll be handling the updates for you. Most of the stuff, again, here's your post. Here are posts, but because you're not doing a blog at this time, you're not really going to be doing many posts. Here's media. This is your media library, and that would have all your photos, your videos, your PDFs, other types of media that you might have for your website. Your forms, as I mentioned, it's the same as forms over here. Will go directly to your email. You don't have to worry about setting up forms because I've got all that covered for you. You see the word pages here. It's the same pages here. You're not going to be dealing with it, at least not now. I'll show you later because there are some things that you can do that you, Doug, will want to do for search engine optimization to help your pages have more information. And I'll show you an example. I'm not expecting you to know this right off the bat, but or learn it in the very beginning. But essentially, I'm clicked on the word home. It's taken us to our home page here. Be patient while it loads. This is, as I mentioned to you, it doesn't look, it's not that user friendly for you to be able to go through that. I need to check this here, but I'll do that a little bit later. But you can see here that I've install for you software that allows you to add keywords and phrases. Here is your snippet, and your snippet is what appears when someone does a search in Google or Bing or Yahoo, displays some information about your website, and not just your website, about that particular page. So if you're talking about lamb chops, you'd want to have a snippet that talked about lamb chops. Right now, it grabs most of that information from your page, but you can custom and edit your snippets to say exactly what you want, focusing on your products, your specials, your area that you're delivering in, or whatever's happening for related to your store. And then some of this other stuff you're not really going to be dealing with, but this, because I'll handle all this stuff for you. But this right here, to be able to add key phrases in and then to be able to edit your snippets. And then there's some other search engine stuff that you can do that will help you over here. We'll do that a couple weeks or months from now. But they're tools that will help your website rank better with search engines. And you can set up your social if you got your uh, Facebook or other social media set up. We can connect all that through here. So what I want to show you, as I mentioned, I was not going to spend time on this page as I was scrolling down to see if there's other things I want to show you here. You're not going to be dealing with any of this information here. I set you up already as a user. Again, the rest of this you're not going to be dealing with, Doug. So no need to even worry about it this time. Going back here, I'm going to go over to Builder, and now what I'm going to do is go ahead and go to let's go to that home page. I'll pull that up. Be patient while it loads. I'm not a patient person, so I keep repeating it because so I think it to myself. The page is just about done loading. Okay, I can see now as I hover over the areas that I have this special highlighted area. Here, this is the header area. You, Doug, will not be editing the header area or the footer area. You, Doug, will be editing your pages at this time. We can change this for you, no problem, but I'm not expecting you to do that at this time. But it's simple, it's easy, but I need to show you. It's different software. With that being said, you can see if you hover over this area, this is a row and it highlighted this row. And then inside here, this is called a module or a widget, and it highlighted this module or widget. If you hover over the wrench, it says wrench settings. If you hover over this, I'm sorry, row settings, not wrench settings, row settings. If you hover over this, it says the heading, because this is a header or a headings area. If you hover over this wrench, it says text editor. So let me show you again, same wrench, same tools, but it's a different area, so different things will happen. Here you're going to edit the row. Here you're going to edit the heading. Here you're going to edit the text editor. So that just shows you. Here you can edit it's a smart headings, which is slightly different than a headings, and I'll show you what it is, but it just gets a little fancier. This is a row setting. So you hover over the wrench, you can change the row. What's the row? The row is this whole green and then blue area with the gradient. Inside of this row, it's got a smart headings widget. Here is a row excuse me, here's a row, and then it's got a photo for a background. And then in front of the background, you have a widget that's actually brown. It actually is that brown thing around it here. The color, actually, we changed the background of the column. And then here you've got the headings, and then here you've got your text editor. Here you have a new row. It's white, and you can make the rows any colors you want, borders, zigzags, clouds, rolling, whatever you want. And then, but what I'm showing you here is that this is your row setting. And right now we have the background set for white. In this white row, we have a column that has a photo. Let me show you an image, a photo settings. If I hover over that wrench, this is also a photo settings, and this is a column. You can see over here, you can see there's another column. You see how that lined up? Here's a column, one column, and then here's another one. You can add up to 6 columns, and I'll show you how to do that just real fast. As a matter of fact, you go to plus, and then you can go to rows, and then you can go to this number of columns, and it's going to drop these in. I'm going to just delete this whole row. So you can stretch this out full width, and then you can put modules or widgets in each of these columns. But I'm just going to wipe this out right now and close that up. and scroll down here where you've got another row. You can edit the row, and you can edit this particular column as a spacer, or you can edit this row here, which is a text editor setting. This is an empty column. So all I wanted to do is show you quickly what you'll end up doing eventually to edit and update. If you wanted to edit your text here, you click on the particular module or widget. You can see it opened up. I saw you playing on your computer when I came to meet with you. So I know you use a computer. So you'd end up opening up your, they call this an HTML editor. You add whatever words you wanted to add in here. So like boom, 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 boom. You can see right here on the left, those particular letters showed up right while I was typing. And here's some more. So you can see all that. So you click save and then publish. That's what I would actually end up appearing. But I'm going to wipe that out. I'm actually going to be hit save. I'm going to hit done. I'm going to discard any changes because I don't think I did anything, but I want to make sure I don't save something that I did not mean to change. That just discarded my changes, and I'm back here out. I'm on the front end of the website. If I click on here, I'll go back to the back end of the website, and I'm back ready to start again, going builder, and then to change the pages. I'm going to end this video. It went longer than what I had expected, but I wanted to give you a quick orientation. And thanks for watching, and get yourself another glass of wine. Take care. Thank you. Bye bye.